So I ain't too far from where I supposed to go. And even God said, shoot, I ain't even know she was gonna make it all the way down here before me, but shoot, all you gotta do is use your two legs and walk. And they like, ain't that the truth? I said, even my son is looking like, yeah, tell them about me, mama. Because when they call my son and try to contact him, he gonna cuss them out and say, she ain't got no directive. She ain't got no no person to speak for her. My mama speak for everybody. And God said, ain't that the truth? I said, everybody is always trying to not do this, but I ain't gonna trust that with my life because I love myself. And God said, never walk on things that you unsure about. And that is unsure. Unfortunately, I said, shoot, she loved herself. And when you love yourself, that's it. And I said, unbeknownst to everybody, that's a catastrophic event. And she like, yeah, I can see why they hating on you for no apparent reason. I said, she ain't even been there that long. And she got to go through this and go through that in order to deal with what? She shouldn't be dealing with nothing external when she got all these internal factors going on. And I said, don't we know it, boo? So even change is futile. She like, yeah, she pay attention. And I ain't got time for the games. And they like, yeah, she ain't stopping. It's because y'all ain't ready to work. And a lot of people ain't never really working. They just filling around. And me, I get the job done. And they like, yeah, she ain't even that dark. And I said, unfortunately, God made her do this and do that and say, shit, you a girl. And they want to act like you what? A boy? I said, bitch, I'll come over there and smack your ass. And even my daughter said, ho, you a bitch. My daughter said, bitch, who is a boy? And my mama? I said, if my mama is a boy, all these niggas that's been chasing after her shit, come, let them talk about it. And I said, ain't that the truth? And I said, shoot, ain't nothing saying boy on that one, boo. Hey, Amazing Grace. And I said, and her skin glistening too. I said, yeah, y'all some haters.